Okay, so I know Josh asked me for a cheat sheet. I kind of slept for like 12 hours and then I was gonna work, but I went off to the grocery store with my grandmother because she got here a few days ago. So
You got mail.
I'm finally getting into actually doing some work. We might make, I don't know what I'll do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make sure to have a work session when I sit down to start working, do a R flag means fun work session, and then before I'm done with the day, do another R flag means fun work session. That way it's a little bit more probable that I'm going to be up at a time when everybody else is up. That's how I'm going to deal with it. I know Josh says I don't need more arbitrary ways of doing things in my life. But look, some people have structure and discipline, and some people don't. And you know, I know other people who are even more chaotic than me, like my friend Vivian, who's like complete fucking chaos and out of control. And it's a yin and a yang kind of thing, right? They're much more creative than I am, but they're much more out of control and out of focus sometimes than I am. But there's always a trade-off, right? There's always a trade-off with different ways that your personality is, right? There's not something that's just completely good and completely bad. There's always some type of trade-off, right? Like, you know, to be extreme and edgy about it, right? Sociopathy, right? There is some type of benefit to sociopathy. It's not all bad, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously there's some pretty bad parts for sure, right? And the question is the bad part, is the bad part worth the good part, right? And I mean, equal but opposite reaction, everything should cancel itself out. So in the end, you know, everything neutralizes everything else, right? But maybe in a mathematical sense, but maybe not in the way that we don't evaluate the relative goodness and badness of stuff like on a completely mathematical basis here. So what are we looking here? Okay, so let's go look at the private text. Yeah. Mark Shepard. I took a look at this earlier today while I was shopping with Grandma. It's pretty chill. I am totally on board with 100% profits for soundtrack to Mark. As for percentage cut, whatever Mark thinks is fair. Whatever Mark thinks is fair. Yeah. I'm kind of whatever on that. Like, I don't have any strong opinion. It just needs to be a number where we are giving Mark what is morally just, which is likely to be a slightly higher number than whatever is market rate. Let's just do a fucking YouTube short with this. Okay, so let's go do this. Let's go turn on a timer. Online timer. Let's go get an online timer. And, let's get an online stopwatch. Online stopwatch. And I know Josh says, oh, when you do this stuff, this takes time, right? But, whatever. Start the stopwatch. So let's just do it. Let's stop recording and let's start up another recording piece of software so we can just hey, what's up? What's up? Okay, so I was just looking at our private chat and I think we should give Mark Shepard, I think we should just give him whatever is better than market rate, whatever is kind of like morally just. I know that's kind of like an ambiguous thing, but when we think about like labor, right? If it's hard work, but there's an overabundance of labor, right? The labor gets devalued. And I don't want to do it like that, right? So just because this is industry standard or just because this is market rate doesn't mean that it's not actually like worth more. Like assuming that you can look at your official chat. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, I was okay. Then I'm not even gonna comment. I'm not even gonna comment on that. So yeah, I was grocery shopping with my grandmother earlier today. Let's see. Yeah, I am spoke about that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I am obviously not a model employee. Anyways, but I am trying to make sure that like when I wake up, so here's what I'm trying to do now. When I wake up, I'm gonna do an R flag means fun work session, and then before I go to bed, I'm gonna do an R flag means fun work session, and I'm gonna try to do that to increase the probability that I'm going to be up when when people are talking about stuff. Yeah. Can we, is it something that we can talk about on stream, or do I need to cut the stream? But yeah, I'm in the, what channel do you want to go into? Yeah. But I'm looking at the chat right now, the, private chat right now on another monitor here. But yes, it was an official meeting? Okay. Got ya. What room do you want? Just a private one? Okay, so I'll cut the stream. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm gonna keep my timer going because I'm considering this business. Okay. Got ya. Alright, hold on. Let me stop the recording and